Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, happy Wednesday. Hump day. It's another day that ends in Y. Hey, I suspect today it might be a little bit jumpy. I mean, what do you guys think? May not be any really big direction. Outside of that, the SPY is still above the trend indicator. The trend indicator is still green. If you are using the linear regression the past 10 days of the trend indicator, you can see that it's still slightly to the upside. Diamonds. There's nothing but bullishness in the diamonds chart here. Nothing at all but. That's not to say that as we approach some of these tops up here, we could get a little tired, but we'll see that in the price. We'll see that in the price. So just have a little caution and just watch the price action there. Hey, IWM, what are you up to? It's still bullish for the most part. You can see that red line is still trending up. You can see the green dots are still green. So I'm going to have to put the market in the hands of the bulls, at least for right now. That can certainly change any time during the day. But I'm going to have to do that, sitting there with the bulls there. A couple of charts that we talked about earlier in the week, AMAT here. This got away from me. I really was prepared to buy this, but it just simply got away. Well, it may be trying to pull back here, so we'll keep an eye on that. Targets are still going to be 102.30, 105.30 up there. If we can pull back a little bit more, then a good target might be this 97.40 as well. And of course, we're keeping our eyes on FCX. I really want this to pull back, but it may not. It may just move sideways here. And I'm itching to buy this. So we may get, we may have to buy in this area here. Of course, a little bit of breakout's not going to hurt for that buy. I would rather it be down to this level. But the longer it stays up here, what will happen is, let's see here. There we go. What will happen is, and you can see it now, the T line will come up a little more, and the green dots will come up a little more. And that is as good as a pullback. We just have to be patient and wait in there. So patience I have, waiting I am. Let's talk about Apple real quick. Looking at the chart here, I'm thinking maybe Apple, well, let's back up. Price is under the T line. The T line is under the trend indicator. You can see the trend indicator is running down. That's a bearish move. I would like to buy this short. I do think it goes down lower. I'm not 100% convinced that the trying to move up is not over yet. So keeping a good eye on this. If I do see it start to weaken up, then this just very well may be a short for me. Target's 134.40, 133, 130.50, and about 115 down here is what I would look at targets. Okay, a few things that I put on the list this morning here. Oh yeah, don't forget, today at 2 p.m. Eastern, Ed will be over in Live Trading Alerts talking about scans. I honestly don't know what the topics or subjects are. I can tell you that every time I listen to him, I come up with something new. I hear something different. And that is probably my number one edge in the market is the Live Trading Alerts scanner. So 2 p.m. today in the Live Trading Alerts room. What else? I'm pretty sure there was something else and I can't remember. Oh yeah, CPI numbers tomorrow. Yeah, so let's walk softly. Let's pretend we're walking on glass. Or ice. Be very careful. XLP is setting up. Nice 3/8 trap. I think we have a very nice bottom down here that's created. In fact, we could probably look at this and say you've got a shoulder, a head, shoulder, a nice low, high, higher low, and we have a higher high here. Nice chart in consumer staples here. We're moving sideways. Looks pretty good. Let's look at a 2-day chart. Straighten some of this out. How about a 3-day chart? Look at that. 4-day chart. Just getting better and better. 5-day chart. Beautiful. Beautiful here. So yeah, I'm thinking XLP has higher numbers to go. 74.60 up here, and then maybe we can play around with 75.60. Reevaluate up here. What else do we have? Google. Thinking Google short. I'm already short Google. Yeah, had to check to be sure. Yeah, I'm already short Google. We were long Google here, closed it and made some good money, and then we've already gotten back in short Google here. Very nice 3/8 trap setting up. This is coming off one of the alerts, actually coming off a couple of bearish alerts I have from live trading alerts, and triggering yesterday. So under the T-line short, sure would like to see it get down to 83, 85, maybe even lower. Clock in a few bucks in the pocket here. Bank of America. I want to keep my eyes on Bank of America. Don't worry about that wick here. That is strictly because I've got the pre-market turned on. That's not really what it looks like. When the market starts up here in a few minutes, that wick won't be there. What we've got here on Bank of America is a very nice gap. And then we've pulled back here into a 3/8 trap. Of course, this was a 3/8 trap as well. But here we are again in that 3/8 trap. And that's what I'm looking for. Charts that move up and then set up to where I want them. This could have been an area too, but I didn't take that trade. So right now, I'm looking at taking that trade. VZ, I know a few people in the hit run candlestick room bought VZ yesterday. My hat's off to you. I'm jealous. I think that's a beautiful chart. So this is going to be high on my list as a buy. Targets 38.40, 39.50, 40.80, 42.40 up here. Good looking trade. I mean, nice bottom in here. I like the idea that the trend indicator has turned green, starting to turn. I don't know, this chart just really sets things off, I think. The 50 period moving average is about right here. There we go. There we are. Yeah, the 50 period moving average is about 38.70. So over that, I think we've got a good shot at 38.50, then up here at 40, almost 41 maybe. TXG. This is a nice looking chart. Good little bottom here. Got a low, a lower low, and a low, making an inverted head and shoulders. Right there. You can see where the this first candle right in here kicked us up, and from there it's been bullish ever since based on the price action. So we kicked us up, nice little flag, kicked us up again, nice little flag, and it looks like it's trying to kick us up again here. So this is in that 3/8 trap territory. T-line above the trend indicator rising. Targets 36.25, 39.65, and 42 up there. So looking pretty good here. What else do we have? I've got a couple minutes if somebody has any questions about any charts. Good morning, John. Good morning, John. Good morning, Fred, Bob, JW, Carol, Billy, Maureen, Zeus, Julie, Thomas. Glad to have everybody here. Vin, good morning. P.S. A. Steph. Nice. If anyone has any charts you want to look at, let's see. We'll give it another couple of minutes. Hey, Julie, let's take a look at Riot. Riot. I'm going to have to say short on the old Riot thing here. Yeah, yeah, looking a little short. So, I mean, we can just see overall we're trending down. Right there. There we go. Overall, we're trending down. We tried to rally up, and here we broke down. Nice bearish H pattern. I think maybe, yeah, I think $4 might be in the cards here. Yeah, $4 might be in the cards. So Riot's not looking so hot. Intel. Bob is asking about Intel. I'm actually bullish on Intel. I'm not in it. I want to be in it. This is on my hot list right now, and I love what the chart is doing. We just need the market to do what the market does now. So, just because we love the chart doesn't mean it's going to work out. But my plan is to buy in this area if I can catch it, and then targets up here 30 and a quarter, 31, 40, 32. We'll worry about anything after that. But right now, I think Intel is looking good. Same with AMD. I think AMD is looking really good. We made good money on AMD on just a little move up here. So pretty bullish in those right now until I'm not. Hey, let's go back to that, INTC. So kind of what we were talking about last night. There we go. So here's Intel. And let's use this right here. Arrow, arrow, arrow. Make it yellow. Here we go. So here's Intel. And I'm going to look at the upside move here. Just draw a trend line. And the trend line is not on anything spectacular. I mean, I'm just drawing a trend line. I'm just following what this is doing. That's all I'm doing. And when I see a chart that's trending like this, I'm bullish. Now it's a matter of picking out, where you want that entry. And that might depend on the location of price. I mean, that certainly might, that's going to depend on location. It's going to depend on the type of candle. It's going to depend on what the overall market is doing. So there are things yet to come today that we don't know how or what they're going to be. But what we know right now with this chart, I'm very bullish until I'm not. So when am I not bullish? Well, let's do this. Let's back this up. And I'm bullish right here. So when am I not bullish? When it does this right here. So it's very simple. It's bullish until it's not. Let me put a little circle around there. Until it's not. And what is not is when price drops below the trend indicator turns red, and the T line is below the trend indicator. Now, something we want to think about here is price was well down below before the T line broke down. So it's not always that the T line has to be below. Let's keep our eye on price. So if price starts to break to the downside, T line might still be above here. But let's use our price action tools, and the price action tools might say, hey, look, the handwriting is on the wall. Let's don't be long in this. So as long as the trend is a trend, bullish, this is a bullish chart. If the trend starts to turn bearish, it's a bearish chart. Super, super simple. Rivian, and then I've got to go here. Rivian, I see nothing but bearishness on Rivian. There's nothing bullish about Rivian at all. Here we're moving in a downtrend, period. That has to change. There's no amount of price action here going to change my mind on that. We're going to need to see price break out and test and set up. Okay, everyone. Thanks very much. We'll see you in about 25 minutes. And in about 25 minutes, and I'll be back, okay? You guys take care. Thank you.